Prepare to be amazed by their cutting-edge solutions. It's time for me to introduce you to the talented minds behind IDEMIA's innovations. All right? May I please call upon stage Anushree Bakliwal, Business Head, FinTech, IDEMIA. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. May I request everyone to please take a seat here, because the crowd needs to go either ways. Siddharth Rastogi, Director, Strategy and New Initiatives, IDEMIA. Sudipta Ghosh, Director, Sales, IDEMIA. Merbert, Director, Digital Business, IDEMIA. And Charline, Allard, Product Manager, IDEMIA. All right, so stay tuned for announcements that could redefine the landscape of payments. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, all. Welcome to GFF. We are here to talk about next-gen payment cards and the work that we're doing on the digital-first payment card side. But before we talk about that, I just want to give a brief about IDEMIA and what we are doing. IDEMIA has been the friends of fintechs globally for more than 7 years now. We work with some of the top fintechs of the world. The likes of Square in US, the likes of Robinhood in US, Monzo in Europe, and the core reason for this deep engagement that we have with fintechs is the kind of investments that we do in innovations and the kind of offerings that we have for the fintechs, which is end-to-end offerings to really make their life easier. These offerings are not just on the card side and the innovations on the card side, but anything and everything beyond cards as well, whether it is customer onboarding, whether it is KYC services, whether it is biometric authentication of the customer. And in addition to this, on the card side and the innovation and next-gen payment card side, we're doing some really cool innovations in terms of the sustainable plastic cards that we have, the metal cards that we do on the premiumization side. But then beyond this, we do co-creation with the fintechs. We co-create cards, we ideate with them, and recently we were in discussion with one of the fintech in Singapore who was into gaming hardware, and they wanted to reflect the same sort of concept on the cards as well. The gaming element on the card. So we researched and we developed this product which is LED card, which gives a very cool experience. You go to the store, you tap your card, it lights up. That sort of thing, which is very popular which got very popular with the millennials. So these are the kind of next-gen payment cards that we are already working on with the fintechs, and the kind of experience that we have gathered, over the last couple of years working with the fintechs, that helps us in taking this offering locally with a global experience as well. Continuing with this, I will hand over to Siddharth, to explain more on the market trends and what are the things that we are doing.
Thanks, Anushree. So while, of course, she spoke about the fact that what sort of innovative and premium cards we have, but why exactly there is a need of deviating or, let's say, upgrading from what conventionally is being offered out there in the market. India today is a market which is always at the cusp of innovation. We have people here a set of clientele who are extremely demanding, very discerning in terms of their interest and everything, and the fact that the kind of multilingual data access that we have, the cheap data rates that we have, trends globally typically reach India immediately. And hence it becomes extremely important when your user is demanding something which is not just close to what is best in the world, but probably the best and beating what is out there, the best there in the market. Hence it becomes extremely important that staying ahead of the curve for both issuers and fintechs is something which is on top of the priority. when we talk of physical card, in today's digital native world, wherein majority of the people have the only experience in terms of the physical card as the probably the only tangible thing that they know of their bank or of their fintech, winning those moment of truth is something which is extremely important. And I think that is what some of these cards which we have, and I will be very happy if you come to our booth O2 to O7 to see this, is important. Some of the product Anushree spoke about, what I would want to specifically highlight here is sustainability. I think sustainability and technology are two core fundamental values on which IDEMIA works. Sustainability here at IDEMIA is not just merely about a fact that you choose, let's say, what are more acceptable materials and raw materials, both in terms of card or the packaging, but it is more about the overall life cycle that we manage of a card. It's not only important to give the right material, the right sustainable plastics to the consumer, but more importantly, how you engage with that customer post-issuance. Sustainability can never be only about issuing a card and then that's the end of it. It is a continuous journey which has to go through, and I think that's where our GreenPay API, it's a platform which banks and issuers can use to extend to their consumers, using which their clientele can continuously engage, invest, and actually feel that they are contributing to the innovations. I think that's what I had to say. Sudipta would talk about our overall scale and in terms of how we are placed in helping the issuers and fintech community.
Thank you, Siddharth. Thank you, Anushree. Hello, everyone. India's payment ecosystem, it evolves rapidly in the last 3-4 years. And we have seen a lot of improvement, a lot of enhancement comes into the market. Of course, EMB is the core technology based on which we enhance our security. Having said that, in last 2-3 years, we have witnessed a lot of mobile payments, UPI, contactless payment, that create a strong foundation on the payment ecosystem. As the technology become more and more advanced, and the customer needs will thrive, we will see more innovations to come into the market. Having said that, the other important aspect where IDEMIA is very much focused is how to deliver this product to the end customer. We are a company, we are not into only the sales, we are partnering with our customer, we are delivering the products, and we are part of their journey to the end. We have around 32 PERSO centers across the worldwide, and out of them, 2 are there in India. We have a global manufacturing hub in India, through which we are supplying millions of cards to our customers. The most important part is that in the recent past, we have seen chip crisis. We have seen there are turmoils in the industry. And being IDEMIA a global leader into this particular segment, we are ahead of card, not only from the product, but also from the delivery. We have started moduling in India, which is first kind of it. We have also directly tie up with the fabs, so we are reducing our dependency on the IDMs. And we are pretty much confident that we are going to deliver all the necessity, all the innovation to our customers. Thank you very much. So I would like to introduce Merbert, who is heading our digital payments.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hi all, and a very good afternoon to all of you. So it gives me great pleasure to be here before you today. It also gives me great pleasure to announce that IDEMIA, which has, for a very long time enthralled all you guys in the payment card industry with very innovative physical card products. We are happy to now bring you a very amazing digital offer, which we call Digital First. And this offer basically utilizes tokenization on the device technology to enable issuers, in turn enable their customers make tap and pay payments, all from within the mobile, from the banking application itself. So the issuer no longer has to rely, on a third-party wallet to deliver that unique tap and pay experience to their consumers. They can do it from within their app itself. Now you may ask, why we called it digital first. So that's a very interesting connotation around that. So I'm sure all of you agree that in today's world, our expectations have changed. The way we expect our consumers to behave has changed, and I'm sure all issuers across now want their customers to start spending. Even before the card arrives in their hand. So earlier it was, we start spending the moment the card arrives. Now our expectation has gone a notch higher. We say we want our customers to spend before the card arrives. Now, if this has to happen, issuers have to engage and enable their customers to initiate their spending journey digital first. Right? So now, what is that one thing that you would normally consider, when launching a new technology? I think one of the most important factors is, I've got this technology, but how long will it take me, to put this technology together and hit the market or hit my market with the product that I need? So this is where decades of experience from IDEMIA help you, and all this experience is, packed into this digital first offer. So by bringing you this offer, we give you access to a globally trusted platform which has so far issued more than 400 million plus digital cards, more than 400 million plus tokens. This platform gives you ready access to readily certified components, which the issuers can integrate directly into their applications and be up and running in the jiffy. Access to this digital first platform gives you access to one of only two broker platform worldwide, which are approved for digitizing domestic SIM cards into OEM wallets. Okay, so the digital first offer brings issuers a host of features that you will not find anywhere else. So do not get left behind, and you can pass on this message, to all your colleagues in the banks and the fintechs who issue cards. Don't be left behind. Please do visit our booth and see what it feels like to be digital first. And of course, all the other offers that our colleagues have spoken to also are on display. So please do visit and help yourselves understand what we are all about. Thank you. Sorry, Charline.
Thank you, Merbert. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm very, very proud to be here today with the team representing the Global Fintech. I'm product manager on innovative card feature, supporting the team actively to design, co-develop innovation together with you. So we are actually listening to your needs. We are mainly focused onto sustainability, as they said. And what we want is really to propose you solutions which are key for your customers, which are bringing a real link and marketing tool to your customer to reinforce your brand, and also with a disruptive global offer on sustainability regarding cards, but not only. It's a full global solution. Then we have metal cards, of course, to be considered as the must and prime card product today. But we have also many different innovations on card feature, such super inks, I would say, which are reacting differently that you might not know in the market. We have also, very important, the possibility to ease security with the F-code cards, which is our biometric cards, and a complete disruptive card offer that the team will be, and me will be very, very happy to discuss about in our booth. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite, there's a very interesting partnership announcement that we are going to make. For that, I would like to invite Jerome, my colleague Jerome, Prashad and Vivek and Gautam. So just to introduce the panel, Jerome heads our CBDC business and he's the VP of CBDC and crypto business in IDEMIA. Gautam is the head portfolio and he works, he's with HMD Global, the home of Nokia phones. And then we have Vivek and Prashad from Airtel Payment Bank. What we see currently today is that there is a very, very interesting pilot which RBI is doing on the retail CBDC. CBDC, of course, while we have seen how UPI and all other digital payments have grown in India, CBDC, of course, seems to be the next frontier in terms of how the digital payments and the currency management in India is going to be. While the pilot that is currently going is the online CBDC, to complete the overall CBDC loop, having an offline solution is something which is absolutely essential so that the real purpose of a currency note to be available at all point of time, or per se a CBDC to be available at all point of time, is something which is there. And I think that's a solution which the three entities we together are working on. So I would like to invite Jerome to say a few words about this partnership, and post which Gautam and Prashad will talk about that.
Thanks, Siddharth. Maybe I should start with a personal reflect, a personal comment. I'm happy to be back here in Mumbai today. And, you know, I was born in a time where innovation was more coming from the West. Today, I'm based in France. When from the West we look at what you are doing in India, UPI, now the digital rupee, these are innovations. You are really at the spearhead of innovation in the world. There are not many countries who have such system. So the digital rupee, especially for me, because I'm in charge of digital currency, is one of the best, most advanced central bank digital currency in the world. What we want to bring at IDEMIA to CBDC, to the digital rupee, is this offline capability. We like to summarize it in a way telling that it's about anytime, anywhere, and for everyone. Anytime meaning if you don't have a network connection, if there is an outage, if there is a natural disaster, for example, then cash continues to work. Today, cash works all the time. Digital cash, digital rupee needs to work all the time. Second point, anywhere, if you don't have a network connection, you are in a network dead zone, it continues to work. But today's announcement is really about for everyone, about financial inclusion. Again, I'm happy to be back in Mumbai. I look around me, and not everyone has access to a smartphone. Smartphones are great, don't get me wrong, and a bulk of the population has access to smartphones. But not everyone has access to smartphone. And cash needs to be available to everyone. You cannot exclude people from cash usage. This is why we have created our CBDC offline offer around smartphones, of course, also plastic cards, biometric cards, so that's a very good feature for CBDC, wearables. And the announcement today is really about financial inclusion, about going one step further for the first time in the industry, adding feature phones to the CBDC, to the digital rupee offer. So what we announced today with Nokia, with Airtel Payments Bank, is the possibility to make payments, to make CBDC payments, starting in India with a digital rupee, and then making it global with a feature phone. So for more details, Gautam will tell you from a Nokia, from an HMD global perspective, what we are doing.
Thank you, Jerome, and really excited to be here. And first of all, a very, very warm welcome to GFF and good afternoon to people who are here. My name is Gautam Dhingra, and I head the product and services business at HMD Global, which is the home of Nokia phones. And we firmly believe at HMD Global that innovation which doesn't touch masses is of no use, practically to a larger population, right? And that's why, we are super excited about this, partnership announcement and the attempt that we are trying to make with IDEMIA and Airtel, specifically to reach, and have this population included in the financial, journey all along with the smartphones. So feature phone is central to our strategy. So that's the announcement. This device that you see here today is capable of doing a UPI transaction, a scan and pay transaction, exactly like you do on your smartphone. And that's exactly what we are trying to achieve with CBDC, with digital rupee on the Nokia feature phone. So this is the form factor that we are talking about, which will enable, digital rupee transaction, quite similar to the experience that we are all used to on smartphone. On that note, please wish us luck that we can, launch it pretty soon, because we are all coming together. And I again thank Airtel and IDEMIA, for coming together. We hope that we are able to solve this pretty quickly and launch this very soon. That's our attempt. On that note, thank you so much. Prasad, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Warm welcome from Airtel Payments Bank side. I think this partnership is a quite unique one. Let me give you some statistics coming from Airtel and Airtel Payments Bank family. India has over 250 million feature phones, and almost 70 million feature phones do get sold every year. So that's a significant market that, in fact, more than the Europe total market, So that's the opportunity that we are trying to address. Second is Airtel Payments Bank has been in the forefront of financial inclusion. One of the missions that we carry is to really take it to the heartlands of the country, the Bharat that we talk about. And in that particular direction, I would like to call Vivek. Vivek is actually product head who actually spoke to us. Vivek, come here. He's the person who actually pulled this partnership. And I want to thank the entire product team along with the IDEMIA team, which is, of course, the global leaders. And, of course, Nokia, after doing a UPI story with them, they have come along with us. There's strong partnership. It's addressing two things as the team spoke about. It's addressing the feature phone needs for payments because that has been one of the big demands after UPI, the digital rupee, which is the RBI initiative. And the second one is there is a lot of limited coverage that you see in India today, given that the landscape is very complex. So wherever there is no network or very less network, this also gets used very nicely, right? So it's addressing fully the need of this aspirational class which wants to be associated with the new India that you are seeing, right? I would like to thank, again, Vivek and his entire team really getting it through and wish us luck that we actually get this product to the market as soon as possible. And thank you, everyone, for patiently listening to us. It is a great announcement to our mind. Thank you so much.